Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. We recently obtained an airship that can fly over the lava. We used it to visit the Sylvan Cave in the upper left, and there was something else that I thought was there, but it turns out that it's somewhere else. It's over here, a place we haven't been yet. So let's go investigate together. Cave of Summons. It's a different cave with a similar kind of thing going on. There's 3 treasure chests in here that I should be going after. Looks cool. We are all healed up, so let's go ahead and have Rosa cast Float on the party and see what we can find in here. I passed through here when I left the Land of Summons. Perhaps we should go ask Leviathan for help, says Rydia. Alright. If only you could have told me about that earlier, when I was trying to find this place. Alright, Summoner. Let's try some basic attacks. It summoned a goblin. I am not too worried about being able to kill the goblin at this stage, considering I think that was the first enemy we ever encountered in the game. And I'm quite a fair bit stronger now than I was then. Is there a secret passage over here? It doesn't appear so. How about over here? What else do we have? Phoenix Down, nice. I actually needed one of those. Here's a secret passage. These guys are probably non-trivial. I think I remember Blizzaga working well down here. So let's try Blizzaga on everybody and see how it goes. And let's spread damage just in case. Yeah, we did about 1,000 points to everybody. Uh-oh, Cecil's confused. That could cause trouble. He might attack one of my party members. Like Rosa, only hit for 280. Impressive. Sadly, our prayer was unanswered. Oh no! Cecil cast Teleport. And so does that escape out of battle? I guess so. Fascinating. Alright. We're a little bit low on hit points, but I think we'll be okay. Ether. Let's grab that treasure chest. And then I think there is a way to go to the left. Thunder Dragon. Let's just try a basic attack. From Rydia with her knife. And at this point we can probably auto-battle. So yeah, down in here in the Land of Monsters, we can meet Leviathan, who swallowed Rydia, and we thought that she was gone forever, much earlier in the story. Turned out he was just taking a summoner to the Land of Summoned Monsters. Alright, Preemptive Strike. Let's do... Yeah, let's just try auto-battling. Because it seems like Cecil and Edge together are capable of taking down any of these individual opponents. Oh dear. But if everybody gets confused, then we might have some problems. Alright, fortunately, one character hitting another unconfuses them. And so as a result, we're getting some of our characters back to fighting on the correct side. And I can just do some healing after this battle, I think. But these guys seem to confuse as their primary attack. Ooh! Rydia just destroyed Cecil with the Blizzaga. Impressive. Alright. Cecil is currently dead and floating. If I bring him back to life, will he still be floating? I guess we're about to find out. Yes. Great. Then let's cast Kira on him. That's worth on the order of 800 or something. So we can cast one on the whole party and we'll be in pretty good shape. Okay, right back to it. But now we see the dangers of becoming confused. Oh, right. New floor means Rosa needs to cast Float once again on the entire party, because that spell wears off each time you change floors, for whatever reason. And I should take a look at the map, actually. Rydia does have a lot of magic points, so I think I will have her use Blizzaga again. And then we can just auto-battle, I think. I like the noise when you get confused. It's a good sound effect, in my opinion. Edge just killed himself. Alright. Yeah, confusion is quite the dangerous status effect. Alright, fortunately Rydia is dealing some damage. A lot of damage. Those guys are extremely weak to ice, it seems. Rosa got a level up. Hooray. Speaking of Rosa, why don't you cast some spells to get us back on our feet? And also to get us back on even more than our feet. We'll do one more. Okay, and then I said I was going to look at the map because there is a treasure chest in 2 spots, and then an exit in the upper right. High potion. I've been collecting all these potions, and I'm not sure that I've used one yet. Here's a crazy guy who dies to one shot. Hooray! Just the type of enemy we like to see. A cottage. Hooray! We need to stop and rest. We'll be able to do so. And I think I should move Blizzaga into Rydia's top spell slot so it'll be easier to select, rather than having to menu down here each time. So we'll do that after this battle, and that'll make things go a little bit quicker. Because there are times when I want her to use Blizzaga, and there's times when I want her to just attack. So much confusion. Alright, our prayers were answered. We got a heal. I don't think we're gonna die in this particular combat. Hooray! Take that, bad guys! Alright, so as promised, magic, Rydia, black magic. We're gonna move Blizzaga. Oh wait, I have to go to... Sort. There's a specific button. Custom. There we go. Swap those. Great. I did it. And then also we probably need some healing. Mostly just edge. There we go. The next floor. More places where we're gonna need to float. Very important spell. Can't just walk that way. I guess once again I should look at the map. 3 treasure chests on the bottom I need to get around to. 1 on the top, and then there's a thing in the middle that allows us to go places. And yeah, just kind of remembered there is a secret passage over here. Uh-oh. Summoner has Summoner has summoned a thunder dragon. Say that 5 times fast. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Summoner has summoned a thunder dragon. In any case, the thunder dragon is going down. Farewell, thunder dragon. We hardly knew ya. I said, farewell, thunder dragon. There we go. That thing has a lot of hit points. I mean, I guess it is a dragon. High potion. Poison axe. Kikikuchimanji. I imagine that's some kind of ninja sword. Let's see. Yep. Kikuichimanji is probably closer to the correct pronunciation, but probably still incorrect. Hey Lav, it is not my first time playing. It is my first time playing in a long time, but I have watched a lot of the game and I'm very familiar. Other than the confusion, I'm not minding this place too much. But yeah, with all of these guys, confusing things. Fortunately, Rydia's Blizzaga is doing some work against these guys. And so if she can get one more off without getting confused, I think we'll be in good shape. And Rydia also needs to stay alive. So Cecil, don't hit her too much, please. Come on, party, you could do it! Alright, anytime now, Rydia. Oh, she got confused. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the Malboros in the Sylph Cave gave me a lot of trouble in the previous episode, because they just give you all kinds of random status effects. And I think I did party wipe out of there once as a result. But I also just returned to the Dwarf Cave or whatever for the free healing there a couple of times while trying to clear out that cave. I do like that auto-battling and me just trusting that things are going to work out in the end makes battles like these easy to get through. Hooray! And we got some level ups. Rydia and Edge. Let's do some healing up. We'll need a bunch more than that. Alright. Now we're in pretty good shape. Another Phoenix down. And this looks like the type of place, yeah, where there's a secret passage in order to get up to the treasure chest up here. And these guys went down to one hit, at least to Cecil. So I'm not too worried about them. We can just auto-battle our way through. Alright, what do we have in here? Monsters! Who could have predicted such a thing? It's just 5 warriors. I don't know that Blizzaga is the most effective spell, but I think it'll work just fine. But yeah, as a kid growing up, I had an NES, and so I played the original Final Fantasy on that. But that was the last console I actually owned. And so this is one that I've been wanting to like play my own owned copy of for a while, and so when I saw this was coming out on Steam, I was like, okay, I have to make that a priority, because I would really like to just play through this game. And I think I just missed my exit. So let's go in the correct direction. And as for Final Fantasy VI, like, I like it too. It's very long, and the story's a little bit too involved at some places for me. This one's more my speed in terms of like a game that I think I can get through and enjoy and not be tired of at the end. Rydia, you've returned! We've reached the land of summoned monsters. And found more treasures. As well as various folks. Rydia was the first human to ever come here. Huh. Alright. I believe this is like just a stairway to somewhere else. And so if I step on it again, it will return me here, and now I can access this chest. Rat tail. That's a very important item. It's been a long time, Rydia. We'll come back out and check out that floor momentarily. There still might be more to explore on this one, such as this. Free money! This is the land of summons, the home of all the summoned monsters. 6,000 gil. Wow. King of Summons resides below. Alright. So let's go check out this floor. I like the, I think this was true in the SNES version as well, like the parallax, and like you can see the level below us through the holes in the floorway on this level. It looks cool. Okay. What do we have here? You've never met a talking chocobo before? Alright. I guess there's an inn here. Potion shop. Can buy various things. Remind me what dwarven bread is? Right, don't need it. Thank you very much for inspecting our merchandise and not buying anything. Titan's got nothing if you cast float. Chocobo, Shiva, Rama, they all live here. Rydia can summon them all. How's Urfit? Still hot-headed? I get the joke. Urfit casts fire. We used him against somebody in the previous episode. This guy looks like a bomb. Good to see you've come back. Stay with us here. That looks like a save point. I will take advantage of such an opportunity. Drop a new save, as I like to do. Are these your friends? We are indeed Rydia's friends. This is the library. It holds knowledge beyond your imagination. I don't know, I can imagine a lot. You can't beat the king without first defeating Queen Asura. Alright. Yeah, I remember how this works now. Weapons. Is there anything good in here? You wonder if humans have the skill to wield our weapons. Funny that you would be selling such weapons when no human other than Rydia has ever even come down here before. Kind of an odd place to set up shop. Maybe you're selling it to other monsters? I don't know. Blitz Whip sounds pretty good. An upgrade. I think that would allow Rydia to stun some monsters. And so that's probably worth getting. Kinesis Staff? Not sure what that's about. But yeah, let's buy this for Rydia. And I think that's all I need right now. Better than the Mage Masher, apparently. Let's continue to walk around. People say my brethren get up to no good when they visit different worlds. King is land by Queen Asura and the King of Summons. The King of Summons is named Leviathan. You shouldn't be bringing humans here, Rydia. We want to live in peace and quiet. Ah, Aegis Shield and a light robe. It sounds like I want one of those, and I want one of those. And I'm not even paying attention to the money, because so far money has not been a problem. Oh, you equip the Defender Sword as opposed to the Light Sword, because the Defender Sword appears to be straight up better. I don't remember when I picked that up, but that seems good to me. And then you change to the Healing Staff, which I didn't actually want you to do. I want you to keep using the Elven Bow and the Angel Arrows. But the Light Robe was an improvement. Very nice, very nice. That's where we came in. And I think this is where we would eventually meet Leviathan and Asura. And so now that I've upgraded my equipment, I'm going to drop another save. Oops, wrong button. Alright, and we might not be at full power, but a lot of things have been easy. But basically we have a chance to challenge the King and Queen here in order to get some good stuff, as I recall. This book is so moving. This is a library. What are you doing talking out loud in here? Alright, and you can read about the various summons. I'll have them briefly up on the screen so that those who so desire will be able to pause a video and read it for themselves. But I'm not interested in reading all of that text aloud. It would take several lifetimes to read all of this. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good reason for me not to read all of it aloud, as it would just tire out my voice. Do you have literature in your world too? Literature. Long, long ago, a giant whale descended to Earth from the moon. Presently, it is in a deep sleep within the dragon. That's one that is going to be relevant in terms of lore in this world. So that one's worth reading aloud. Alright, but the Land of Summons, Throne Room. You must receive permission from Queen Asura before you may approach the king. This is the Royal Chamber. Alright. How bad or good a shape am I in? You know what? Let's do a little bit of healing up. Let's use Kira so that things go a little bit faster. Okay. Everybody's healed up. Let's just see what happens. Queen Asura! Rydia, dear, what brings you back to us? We need your help. Very well, but first you must prove your worth. That is the way of things here. Do you possess the strength and courage to challenge me? Now that I think about it, I'm not sure that I do, because I don't think Rosa has learned the wall spell, which I think is going to be extremely important. Then I'm sorry, I can't be of any help to you. Has Rosa learned wall? I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's called Shell? No, that's reducing magic damage. Because Queen Asura will continually heal herself. And so the only way to defeat her, or the only reasonable way, is to cast Wall on her, which blocks any spells from hitting her. Reflect, maybe that's what it is. Reflect. Reflects magic past the caster. That's what we need. Okay, so I need to sort, custom. Let's move Reflect up to the top, or somewhere near the top. Actually, I'll just put it down here in the 4th slot. That's going to be the key to this battle, from what I recall. Let's challenge. So yeah, knowing all of these gimmicks obviously is a strong advantage. So we'll do some attacks. Rydia could probably summon like a Mist Dragon or something. But we want to have you cast Reflect on Queen Asura so that she won't be able to heal herself, and instead her healing spells will bounce off of her and heal us. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. And Mist Breath, I believe, is a summon attack that's like a physical attack, and so it doesn't get reflected. Yeah. So we're dealing damage. And Edge is dead. Fortunately, we have a way to deal with that too. Let's cast Life. I think this queen has a lot of hit points. Will Titan work against her, or is she floating? I can't tell. Guess we're about to find out. And she has 4 different faces she can show, I think, to cast, like, 4 different spells or attacks or something, and they come out at random. It's kind of how I remember this going. So it's a very chaotic battle. We'll see how it turns out. Gaia's Wrath did hit her for like 2,500, so that seems pretty good. Alright, Edge went down again. That's the reason I'm not auto-battling, as I think I'm going to need to make some choices in terms of what Rosa is going to do on each turn. So let's bring Edge back to life again. We'll summon Titan again. And I'm not even sure what the Protect spell does. So instead of Cure 4, which apparently is what it would have been in the SNES version, which obviously just heals a whole lot. Guess we'll do a prayer. We think Protect halves damage? Okay. And Shell cuts magic damage. Okay. I'm learning things. I just remember in Final Fantasy I on the NES, many, perhaps even most of the spells didn't work. And so that's kind of like what I remembered about Final Fantasy, is like, don't bother with all these auxiliary spells, because who knows what they do, if they do anything at all. It's just kind of the memory I had as a kid. And so even now, here in a game where the auxiliary spells do work and could be very valuable, I don't really know what they do. Oh, and Edge has gone down again. But Rydia's all healed up, so that's nice. And the rest of the party's in pretty good shape, too. Alright, we're out of mana on Rydia for using Titan. So let's hope that we're getting close to the end of this battle. But yeah, there's no boss health bars. Possibly a scan would enable me to see what Asura's current life is. And so, I suppose I'm like never using them. Oh, well, kind of a moot point now, because we just won the battle. But I was considering using either the scan spell or one of our bestiary items in order to see how many hit points she had left. Nobody even leveled up there. You have proven your worth. You may now summon me whenever you desire. Rydia has learned Asura. And so I believe it basically casts one of 4 spells at random. I wonder if it will describe it. In Rydia's summon magic, casts one of 3 randomized spells: Kiraja, Protect, or Life. Alright. And I think it possibly casts it on the entire party, if I'm remembering correctly. So it's not bad, and it's nice to have another party member who is capable of kind of like healing up the party if Cecil and Rosa are out of commission or otherwise engaged. Having whittled down our resources tremendously, it would be wise, I think, to use the inn, except for it wasn't an inn, right? It's just a little save spot where I could use a cottage, I suppose. So I'm going to use a cottage to fully recover. And then I'm going to save again. And we're going to go see if we can possibly take out Leviathan. He's... well, he was pretty difficult from what I remember in the SNES version. We'll see how difficult he turns out to be in this version. But now that we have defeated the Queen, we have permission to talk to the King. So let's do it. You're the first to defeat Asura, but you cannot overcome evil with strength alone. Strong spirit is required to steer one's powers towards righteousness. Will you test your spirit against mine? Yes. Let's summon... let's think about this for a second. Probably, let's just try a Mist Dragon and see how it goes. And let's just have you do a Kiraja on the party, because I'm probably going to need a lot of those, because he's going to hit hard and frequently. Alright, that seemed pretty effective. So we might have an auto-battling strategy here. Yeah, she could even just attack. I wonder if Titan works against you. Let's find out. going to do some overhealing to make sure we keep the party healed up. Titan did land. So I think I'm going to try just auto-battling with this strategy. Everybody use strong attacks. Rosa, use a strong heal. And let's just see if we can power through them. Got plenty of magic. But I might have to change strategy after a tidal wave, because he might end up knocking out one of my party members at some point. Rosa's Kiraja comes at just the right time. After being knocked down by the wave, we're all healed back up to continue applying the pressure. Go, party, go! Healed up to maximum. And we still have plenty of magic points available on our casters, so I'm not worried about running out of magic during this battle. Here comes a tidal wave. And we're still in okay shape. It would be even better shape if Rosa got another garage off. There we go. I think we have a good handle on this battle. Yes. We have better than a good handle on this battle. We have won it outright. Hooray! And 3 people got level ups. Indeed, your spirit is righteous. I, Leviathan, King of Summons, shall serve you. Rydia has learned Leviathan. That one is very powerful. Hits all enemies like most of the various other summon spells, and just deals a ton of damage. And so I'm actually going to reorder her summon list and move Leviathan near the top up here so that it's easy to get to. It's very expensive. I think it costs like 50 MP. Yeah. Titan costs 40 MP. But it's very good attack. Alright. And he doesn't have any extra text to say now that we defeated him. So yeah, I feel like that was pretty easy, and I don't have a sense of if it was easy due to the fact that we've already gotten so many level ups because it seems that you level up faster in this version, or if there's anything else in terms of the balance on individual opponents or something. And now the other thing I seem to remember is I think there's a direct exit out of this place somewhere. That's where we came in over there. If I remember correctly. So if I were a direct exit out of here, where would I be? Maybe I misremember. Or maybe it was on the other floor. This is the floor I came from. That's where we had the rat tail that we picked up. I was thinking like on the roof of some building or something. Ooh, this is... Are you going to be able to walk up these stairs? Oh, you can. Alright. This just brings me back to the Cave of Summons here. Let me look on the mini-map really quick. Definitely wasn't on this floor. And on this floor... Oh! There was an inn over there, according to the icons. That's neat. Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering. Can we, like, teleport out of here? Can't from here. I wonder if we go back down to the previous floor, if we'll be able to do so. So from here, teleport. We did it! Alright. So, I think those are the main underground side quests that we could care to deal with at this point. Before we embarked on the side quests, it was the case that we had been trying to obtain the Dark Crystal and had succeeded And then, as we were walking out of the sealed cave, Golbez came and took control of Kane, who grabbed the crystal and took it away from us. And so, I did just save, right? I think I did. I'm gonna do it again. And so, we need to inform the king of our failure and figure out what to do next, I think. Or did we already do that and then Sid helped us make the airship better? And do we have other instructions? Oh, here we go. You've returned. Where's the crystal? The truth is, you did not succeed in retrieving it, so Golbez holds all the crystals. There's nothing we can do now. That is, unless the legend of the lunar whale is true. The lunar whale? A huge ship spoken of in legend. One born of a dragon. The Mysidian legend. You know of Mysidia? It's the home of the mages in the overworld. Mysidia truly exists? I've met the elder of Mysidia before. He prays tirelessly in a tower. He prays, you say? Yes, why do you ask? Perhaps he prays for the lunar whale. You must hurry to Mysidia. But the way to the surface is sealed off. We can't get near the Tower of Babel either. Then dig your way out. Says Sid. I've attached a drill to the Falcon's bow. Or I'll attach a drill to the Falcon's bow. He hasn't done it already, since he just heard the conversation. But he will do it. Shouldn't you be in bed? Nah, no worries. Sure you're up to it? Easier than falling off a bike. I haven't fallen off of a bike in a while. When was the last time I rode a bike? It's been in the last few years anyway. But I can't remember specifically. Alright. Ed just come over to talk to Rydia. And Sid's like, what do you think you're doing? You're supposed to be working on the airship. I do like that they have these cutscenes that, without text, just by animating the characters, kind of tells a little bit of the story that kind of shows off their personality. While the text has been rewritten better now in terms of translations than it was in the SNES version that I remember, I feel like some of the text being written better somehow like took away from some of the story. But then there's bits like this where I feel like the story is just being told without any words fairly effectively. And I like that. Show, don't tell. Yeah, exactly. And then Sid falls down. Sid, you really should have stayed in bed. Guess I need to step away from the action for a while. Other than messing with airships, I'm not much use anymore. My hat's off to you, old man. You've really done something. Get well, okay? Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry, just get some rest. Take care of yourselves, you too. Alright. So Sid has helped us by attaching a drill to the airship, which means we can drill our way out of this place. Such majestic music in here. Alright, so I think that's all of our current business that we have in the underworld. We can see that there's now a drill attached to the Falcon. And so, if we go back to this place, there's an exclamation point. And if I press the button... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! We're back in the overworld. Woohoo! We've done it. And we were directed to go to Mysidia. And as it turns out, Mysidia is right over here. How convenient. So, I think that's a good place to call it an episode. I will say I hope as always that you all are having a great day. I will see you again soon with more Final Fantasy IV for those on YouTube, for those on Twitch. Stick around and we'll continue in a short bit.